Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see a very interesting trap in the Guico piano opening, and this one is called the Greko Gambit or the Greko variation. The game starts with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5, and here c3 is the Guico piano move. And here black replies with knight f6, attacking the center pawn. White plays d4, attacking the center along with the bishop. So e into d4, c into d4, bishop b4, check. White replies with knight c3, and this one is the Greko Gambit. Here white is giving up one pawn in the center, and if black accepts it, there will be some complicated positions in the game. Here white goes for castling after black plays knight into e4. So castling is a very good move. It leads to some complicated attacking positions. Let us see now. Black here should go for bishop into c3, and after pawn into c3 he should play d5, which almost equalizes the game, as black has put an attack in the center and supporting the knight as well. If in this variation he takes the second pawn here by knight into c3, then he is going to lose the knight. The simple move queen e1 pockets the knight here, and for two pawns white has got one knight. So along with the development, this is a very good advantage. Now in this variation, if black plays knight c3, knight into c3, then we enter into another very interesting trap. Pawn into bishop into c3, and now white goes for a very interesting attack, queen b3, and this is going to be very interesting. If black falls into this trap and gets greedy and takes the rook, he is going to lose the game. In this variation, black must simply attack with the d5, and here if white takes this bishop, then black also takes the bishop on c4. So instead, if white replies bishop into d5, then black can simply continue with castling, and now white is getting this bishop on c3, but before taking that he can play bishop into f7, and after rook into f7, queen into c3 is an almost equal game, where white has got a center pawn, but it is a weak isolated pawn. Black has a good development, he has a very active rook, and he can use the activity of his pieces for attacking this center pawn. So almost the game is equal. After queen d5, black has an excellent position as well, so it is equal game. In this queen b3 line, if black goes greedy and takes this rook, then he is going to get into a lot of trouble. White replied with bishop into f7. Now if black plays king e7, then bishop g5 will win the queen here, and this is a winning position. On king f8 in the 11th move, after bishop into f7, if black replies with king f8, then white can go with bishop g5, attacking the queen, and here black saves the queen by knight e7, and now white can go for this very nice move, knight e5, threatening a checkmate by moving the bishop. He will threaten checkmate with the support of knight as well as the bishop. Here black goes for bishop into d4, then black can reply bishop g6, and you can see he is already threatening a checkmate. To save the checkmate, black plays d5, and now after queen f3, it is almost winning now. Black tries to save it with bishop f5. White plays bishop into f5. Black replies with knight into bishop into e5, and now if black takes knight into, then he is going to lose the queen as well as the game, because now after queen into f5 there is a check as well as attack on the queen, so this is losing. So on 16th move, if bishop into e5, then white wins by checkmate, bishop e6, and if here king goes to e8, then queen f7 is a checkmate. White can also win the game if black replies with bishop f6, because here bishop into f6 is giving us winning position. If he takes pawn into f6, then queen into f6 is again a checkmate in the next move. After king e8, queen f7 is a mate. And instead of pawn into f6, if black replies with king e8 trying to save the game, then white wins anyway, because bishop into g7 not only wins, there is a checkmate threat as well as winning the rook. This is a winning position. Black may escape the checkmate, but white will win a lot of material, and this is winning. So this was the Greko variation, the Guico piano move, Guico piano opening. This is also known as Greko Gambit. Here this game ended in a checkmate like this, but black is anyhow losing in all other variations. Instead of this bishop into a1 on the move 10th move, if black wants to save the game, he should play d5 and he can still survive the game. On accepting the rook, he will lose the game with a very good attack for white. So this was the Greko Gambit. I hope you liked the video. Please press the thumbs up button if you have liked it, and do subscribe to my channel to get the latest update. Please press the bell icon and do share the video with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye.